Okay, we have Villese here in blue, playing as the Japanese. This is on Arabia. Sebastian playing in yellow as the Franks. So I think Sebastian is 2k4 at the moment, but he's been above 2k5. Villese, everyone knows, he's above 2k6 at the moment, but he's top 10 easily players in the world. Has reached some S-tier semi-finals recently, right? S-tier in Red Bull. Super strong player. We saw him last Friday against... who was it? Gao. Just, yeah, putting on a tactical masterclass. Fantastic. Anyway, let's see what he can do here. Japanese versus Franks. Straight off the bat, I'd say the... I don't know, actually. Franks are a better civilization, I would say, just with the eco being so smooth and the scouts into knights play being easy. But Japanese have arguably the best infantry in the game. Faster attacking infantry, so their halberdier are ridiculous. Also, their champion samurai. So yeah, cavalry might not be the best option for Sebastian here, so he might need to go for throwing axemen. The Japanese get good archers. I don't think their cav archer are terrible either, so you might even see cav archer from Villese. We've seen it before, and he's insanely good with cav archer. So let's see. Let's see how this one goes. Pretty much very guessable openings from both players, right? Japanese men-at-arms into archers is pretty much standard, making use of their nice bonuses. Frank's scout opening is usually the play for them. And Sebastian has such a nice map here. Super, super nice. Very safe back woodline, back berries, back gold. The berries obviously being extra important for the Franks, who take food faster from berries than other civilizations as one of their bonuses, one of their many bonuses. Okay, Sebastian pushing in some ostriches as well. And yeah, getting some houses up. Maybe he's going to try a wall towards his TC here. Walls across the front here are slightly on the cards. I'm not sure if Sebastian is a big wall kind of guy, but anyway. All good. Vilese's map is worse. Gold on the front beneath a hill here. That's not fantastic. Berries also beneath a hill over on this side. Does have kind of safer woods at the back and a safe stone, but the golds are exposed. The other stone is exposed. It's just, yeah, not ideal. Absolutely not ideal. As yeah, we're seeing Sebastian getting his walls up now, and he might just play this completely safe. Scouts still a perfectly fine opening for him if he wants to go for it. Where he might just sit back and defend. He might even open one range archers or something funky like that. As we see the barracks for Villese coming up already. This is a bit early for men-at-arms timing. The barracks coming up at the same time as the mill. So yeah, lots of varieties here of drushing, but maybe Villese feels his map is that bad that he needs to put on some aggression early if he wants to stand a chance into the mid-game. Okie dokie, taking in his elephant now. Yeah. Militia on the way for him. I'm pretty sure that the upgrade for, or the bonus for the militia doesn't kick in until feudal age. So we're not going to see these militia attacking faster, for instance. I don't think it comes in anyway. I know that the Celt bonus for faster militia line, I should say faster infantry, doesn't kick in until feudal age. But yeah, let's see. It's going to be 2 militia for Villese coming across. And yeah, Sebastian has stayed home to push everything. Where's he gone now? No, he hasn't. He's come forward to see what's going on. He's going to see the barracks. But the barracks is up with men-at-arms timing now. As he sees it. He doesn't know that there's militia on the way already. So yeah, this is playing a bit into Vilese's hands here, as Sebastian probably guessing it's men-at-arms into archers. It's very, very rare you see this kind of play from Japanese. But anyway. Okay. Not ideal here. Lion taking some HP off one of those militia. Sebastian going to come to the back. Right. And yeah, Sebastian, I think, was not expecting this at all. And now he has to fight on his berries. And his build is going to be a bit messed up. He's on the way to feudal anyway. Hasn't gone to gold, has he? No, he has 2 villagers on gold. Doesn't have a barracks yet, though. So it looks like he was trying to go for that early archer opening. to deal with the men-at-arms, but it's gonna be okay to deal with this Drush anyway. But the Drush can be dealt with by villagers. It's just here to be annoying as Villese eats a bit of arrows there from the TC. Okay. Sebastian is late with his barracks. So obviously a bit distracted here. Already some damage for Villese, so that's very nice. Villese now heavy on gold as well, so he's looking to turn this into archer play of his own. Might even consider... No, I think it would not be worth it to get the men-at-arms upgrade at this stage. He's not adding any more militia anyway, so that seems very unlikely. As we see the range finally by Sebastian, but feels like the damage is already done. Oh yeah, as yeah, Villese should be able to keep all of the activity happening in his opponent's base. He's gonna come forward and drop 2 ranges maybe. He has enough res for 2 ranges. He has 2 villagers forward as well. He goes for a spear. It's just, yeah, 2 range, double range. Okay. So Villese does not want this game to I don't know, he wants to try and finish this in feudal age by the looks of things. Maybe he feels if it goes super late, the Franks just dominate. I'm not sure if that's the case, but still. Archers just not a bad option either. Archers and Halberdier could be a very nice final combo for him against the Franks. Pretty classic. But yeah, Sebastian will be more than able to deal with that in terms of knowing what comp he needs to get to. All right. We saw Hera go for the, what did he call it? The Franks ultimate combination, heavy Scorpion and Paladin. I'll be very surprised if Sebastian gets the heavy Scorpion Paladin, but it would be a nice way to deal with the Japanese. Anyway, let's see. Spear coming forward. Sebastian is the one sending forward his archers. Villese being patient here. Fletching on the way for Sebastian. Villese just getting it now. Okay. Sebastian's gonna arrive. Does he see the ranges? What the hell is happening here? There we go. Sees 1 range, sees 2 ranges, so he's gonna be like, shit. And immediately cues a skirmisher. Which makes sense. You can defend 1 range skirmishers against 2 range archers. But we might see Villese add a scout or a stable or something if he really wants to commit to feudal here. But that's gonna have to wait a few minutes. Okay, fletching is in. And Villese is sending 2 archers forward at the same time. So yeah, he can definitely get damage here. Sebastian not reacting down here. And he's gonna lose this archer. And he's gonna be taken off his berries, which is huge. Which is huge as the Franks. You never want to be taken off your berries. Okay. And yeah, just 2 archers getting that damage in. So yeah, that early Drush just giving the momentum to Villese. And now he's just, yeah, he's going to be in his opponent's base for a long time, basically. Sebastian will have to come back to deal with this army to get back on his berries while also trying to deal with the army coming in from the front. But yeah, he's just switched into, well, he got 5 skirmishers. Now he's switching back into archers. Has he added another range? He hasn't. What's Villese adding? Villese's adding some skirms of his own. Okay. He's long ranging some zebra in the back. Interesting. Okay. Sebastian has the armor for his skirmishers, so yeah. Probably not going to work out for Villese too much here unless he just micros his heart out, but probably not worth it. Probably not worth it as Villese is just switching into double range skirmisher now and he's coming forward. Okay. Keep an eye on if he gets that armor. Sebastian. Sebastian with a bit of idle TC time. That's almost 3 villagers of idle time, and he is 2 villagers behind. Okay, as he's finishing the walls here, but he's gonna be under a lot of pressure now as we get to the end of feudal age. Okay, Villese getting Town Watch now. I don't know if that's because he was housed. I don't think he was. Wants to get Town Watch just because. Okay, it is a nice upgrade. Starting playing as the Byzantines, I just see so much more now. It's like I see you standing there on that hill. And you enables you to react a bit earlier, so it's a nice upgrade for him. It's a high elo upgrade, I would say. Town Watch. Okay. As he's getting Wheelbarrow now. I don't think he'll be able to click up to the next stage. Whoa! Good guy. Thank you for the raid. Stone Cold is back. Thanks very much. Hope you had a nice finish to your stream. Had some good games. Big raid. Riss, what's up? How you doing, Riss? Big, huge raid. Not huge elo though for Riss, but still. It never changes. It's always sub 1000. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's all good. Elo going down for a good guy? No, come on. Come on. Need to check your true elo. Thanks for the raid again. We're just I'm not sure who else is here. I'm just watching, we're just watching Villese versus Sebastian on the ladder here. It's Japanese versus Franks. Villese went 2 militia drush. Like, not pre-mill, but like at the same time as the mill, he was making the barracks, which was kind of interesting. And then he went double range. And he seems to have gotten the upper hand, but Sebastian is defending pretty well with skirmishers, but he hasn't clicked up to Castle Age yet. Also, he's had a bit of idle time. That's the story of the game so far. Yeah. Gold mining coming in for Villese now, as he's going to drop a stable. Is there a chance he goes for a Cav Archer here? Probably not. I mean, why is he dropping a stable then? I don't know. Crossbow seems perfectly fine here. Maybe just wants a knight to try and mop up some of these skirmishers at least. This is where true gamers come to check their elo. Exactly. As we have double stable coming up from Sebastian. Yeah, he was, it was pretty some kind of mind games early on. Obviously, Sebastian was expecting men-at-arms into archers. So he just tried to go for a really fast archer build. Not really fast, I think it was 20 pop, so 19 bills into archers. But then the militia showed up before that timing and got lots of damage. No kills, but still lots of idling and stuff. So Villese definitely with the better strategical decisions early in the game, and maybe Sebastian not relying on his scouting enough, just relying on, oh, it's Japanese, it must be men-at-arms into archers. Anyway, Villese is up to the next age. Sebastian should try and trade against as many of these archers as he can, but instead he's going to go back. But Bodkin and Crossbow are coming in, and probably a lot of these skirmishers are going to die. But Sebastian, yeah, just trying to bide his time here as he's adding a third stable. Okay, so he's going to, I guess, stay 1 TC for a while and just try and go kind of all in-ish. He's getting +2 for his knights. 5 knights on the way. Bowsaw coming in as well. Alright. As Villese's adding a monk and a knight to supplement his army, but big ball of knights will clear this up. So, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, knight coming in. No upgrade. Oh, the first armor on this knight, but doesn't mean much. Okay. As the knights come out for Sebastian. Don't think he has quite enough to take an engagement yet, but he can decide when to fight. And Villese may be feeling he's a bit trapped out on the map now. As Villese is adding in a few knights, he's coming forward with a monk. He's dropping a TC. And yeah. I think if this archer army gets cleaned up, it's going to force some real adaptation from Villese here as the knights go in. Okay. I still don't think it's enough knights. Yeah, it would have been unlucky to get converted there as he just runs away. Okie dokie. 9 knights on the field though. Versus 3 knights, 13 crossbow, and 2 monks. He does have +2. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it feels kind of risky for Sebastian to take a fight, but I think he clears this if he commits. Just whether he comes out in a better position after that. Probably not. As we see Villese adding TC number 3 at the top on nice TC on one of his secondary golds. This TC out on gold as well. Like the knights for Sebastian are coming around. He's adding scorpions now. Okay. Talked at the start of the game. Sean, what's up? How you doing, man? Talked at the start of the game about what Hera called the Frank's ultimate composition, which is, in his opinion, Paladin and Heavy Scorpion. So, Sebastian working his way slowly towards it, as it looks like he might deny this TC. No, 98%. The TC's going up. But yeah, got 2 Vills. So first 2 Vill kills of the game go to Sebastian, which is pretty impressive, considering all the pressure that Villese has been able to put on here. It looks like Sebastian just able to defend here with the 3 stable production. And if he can keep chipping away at the Vills, he's going to stay in this game. Not going to let Villese climb ahead too much, as he's added a TC as well behind this, okay? But his eco feels a bit shaky. Plenty of gold, but I don't think he has enough food to keep everything running that he would like. But for the moment, he's doing a good job. Recovered after our very super fun set last night. Just about recovered. It was stressful as hell, man. I was very stressed. But yeah, happy with the result. Happy with the result. Okay, as Monk for Villese goes down without getting a conversion. Okay, as we're getting a bit of a sandwich situation happening here. These knights split off to take out the Monk. Monk gets a conversion finally. Feels a bit overdue, but yeah, looks like the archers are going to be cleaned up here. And yeah, Villese switching into pikemen. Okay, talked about this at the start as well. Japanese, their strength is infantry. And if Sebastian is heavily committing into knights, then pikemen, halberdiers seem to be a decent option, as now the scorpion's coming in clutch, getting a great few shots. A few great shots, I should say, on the crossbows. At least you didn't go down to 0 Vills on Nomad. Yeah, you don't want to know how many times I was housed. At times when I really should not have been housed in all of those games. Anyway. 0 Vills on Nomad is fine. Like, you did your job, right? You distracted them. You killed how many villagers on docks? Yeah. Yeah. The less we say about the Arabia game, the better. Anyway. Okay, barracks coming up now, and yeah, it's gonna be a pikeman switch here. Sebastian floating lots and lots of gold. This is what happens when you don't have the food eco to produce villagers and knights. You end up choosing to produce villagers, and you end up not spending your gold, as he's added a 30C over here, and he's going for forward siege. Okay. So wants some scorpions to supplement his army, and it's tough for Villese now, honestly. Very tough. Knights plus scorpion. Pikes don't feel that strong anymore. Okay. What kind of trauma did you put him through? What did I put him through? I don't know. He built his TC on the other side of our enemies, basically. Yeah, he was surrounded. He was our man behind enemy lines. He did a very good job. Okay, 77 Vills for Villese. Sebastian on 69 now. Okay. And he's continuing to produce crossbow and pikemen. Sorry, Villese is continuing to produce crossbow and pikemen. Sebastian is now making forward mangonels, monks, and knights. Okay. So yeah, I think Sebastian has done a very good job getting himself back into this game. It felt like he was in a not so good a position before, but now seems pretty balanced. I would even say he's ahead. He's ahead on score. And the villager lead is not nothing crazy here. Nothing crazy at all, as he has gone to stone as well. So thinking about a forward position with a castle. Frank castles are cheaper, of course, because, you know, they don't have enough good things going for them. Really need that bonus. Okay. Yeah, but does he have enough knights now to force a fight? I don't think he does. He has 9 knights, but there's 4 monks, plenty of pikes, and some crossbow here. Okay, Mangonel misses the shot. That looked like a good one by Sebastian, but misses all of the halbs, or the pikes, I should say. Okay. As Villese is thinking about a castle as well, but it's gonna be Sebastian who's able to afford one sooner. Monk just casually tanking Mangonel shots, as you do. As this army is being forced back, okay. And he got redemption. Villese got redemption, converted this Mangonel. Doesn't get any good shots off, but still. And another one is converted. Oh yeah. Got in within the minimum range there, so the game just swings. Just like that. After we said Villese was in a bad position, Sebastian just kind of got caught on the middle of the map with not a good army compared to what Villese was able to put onto the map. He is getting the villager lead now as he's forced into a defensive castle at home, but this is sketchy. And this can definitely be denied. Monks needed to convert the Mangonel realistically. Big Sebastian committing to this castle. 83%. Let's see. There's conversions happening. Bills are dying. Healing is happening. Pikes getting converted. Castle goes up. And it's actually a very nice castle. The hills between the players is like this one, and then this one over here. So, yeah. Controlling one of the hills in the middle of the map between the players. So, that's tasty. Yeah, a lot of pikes will now go down. Sebastian, I think, lost 6 or 7 villagers there, but he's still fine. Still completely fine. Okay. University now on the way for Sebastian. As he just wants to click up. What's the university for? Wants to get ballistics for his castle, maybe. I have no idea. Still floating all that gold, which he hasn't been able to spend. Maybe he wants a market instead of a university. As Villese has clicked up and he's switching into Cav Archer now. Okay. Did talk about Cav Archer potentially being an option. Villese is very, very good with him. Seen him on the ladder a few times. I think it was early last year. When I started streaming, we saw Villese versus Mr. Yo, and he just destroyed him with Cav Archer. It was insane. It wasn't even a Cav Archer Civ, theoretically. It might even have been the Japanese, and he just absolutely ruined them. So, Villese knows how to play Cav Archer. I mean, of course he does. He's like, a fantastic player, but still. I'm reminded of that game even today when I see Villese go for Cav Archer. And he has a fantastic eco, really, to pump them out. Not super heavy on gold yet, but has this gold safe. Where's his other golds? Here, it's pretty safe. And yeah. Interesting transition here. I hope that Sebastian doesn't call it. He currently has 1 villager on wood, as he's going for towers to protect himself here. He has 4 military units, 2 monks, 2 knights, 108 vills. Villese, yeah, somewhat in control. Somewhat in control of this game. As the towers are enough to push him away for now. Okay, he's getting the armor for his pikes. As GG's called. Okay. Well, that game just swung in the last, like, 5 minutes. I don't know if it was a misread by Sebastian. I guess it was, but GG's. That was an interesting game for sure. Yeah, I think the early aggression with the Drush really caught Sebastian off guard, and it felt like the triple stable knights was kind of a big reaction, right? That slowed down his economy, but then later he caught up. Like at the moment he has the villager lead, but he hasn't clicked up, right? He hasn't clicked up to imps. That. And yeah, he committed heavily, right? He got the +2 armor, 3 stables. Would have been very difficult for him to switch into anything else. So tough. But yeah.